So can I zoom up on the moon tonight? Not very well placed, right? Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz, and yeah, you're gonna hear crickets throughout the entire video. Right now I'm inside, but all the windows are open and I can hear the crickets outside having a ball because it was so hot today, right? They're probably laughing at me. I can hear them right now. So the moon was, that's Venus that you see there on the left of the moon. As it's going down under the horizon, this is about half an hour before I saw it, and it must have been out all day, but it was too bright. I didn't notice it was such a small moon, and here I saw it going down in the evening, which is a good sign, meaning we're going to get some more moon footage. Really working hard in my UFO footage, guys. I got closer in a recently found UFO a couple of days ago. Probably some of you don't even remember it, and I got some nice close shots. We're going to start off by a nice close-up zoom of Copernicus. See, my goal here is always to get in better, to get clearer footage, and to get as close as we can. Not to compete with anybody, to get in close, to get the clearest shots that we can get, as close as we can get with the devices that I'm using. So after Copernicus zoom up, we're going to analyze these UFOs, guys. Now let's take a look at these UFOs, the ones that I've been clarifying and the ones that I caught. So this is a pattern, and these UFOs that I caught are of the same type of UFOs. They are all the same type, meaning I've caught 3 of these, if not 4, I think, and all of them exiting craters. And all this in a period of 4 weeks, 5 weeks. There we are, close up, that light, a bar of light, which is a bit wider than I thought. So these objects really do have their mile. They are a mile long. I'm taking the measurements so long. The comparisons of the wall. The wall is 2 miles wide, and it's the same length as this UFO, except maybe a bit longer, twice as long. So this is at least a mile long. Slowing down the footage, high definition footage, close footage with a good quality telescope, it's the only way. A 4-inch telescope, I don't think, I know we're not going to be able to see these with a 4-inch telescope, no matter how much you try. I know most of you will get mad at me and try it and try to prove me differently. I have a 4-inch telescope. I went to look at my 4-inch telescope footage that I've had guys, hundreds of hours. I threw it all out. It's no good. All of it. Every single the footage. Compared to this telescope, the quality of the image is not comparable. So none of these objects are seen in the 4-inch telescope. It's only outlining that we see. We don't see the details on the surface, nor do we see these objects flying around. Now, this is ridiculously slowed down, okay, for us to be able to see it. So this happened in a flash of an eye, and so small in the center of my footage, impossible to see. I'm crazy enough to have found it because they're not easy to find, but you know what? Now I'm finding 2 or 3 at a time as I go back. And I go back in the same footage and I slow it down and zoom in, and I'm finding smaller ones. And I'm finding different types of UFOs on the surface that I'm going to be able to share with you guys more and more. You know, thanks for sharing these videos, guys. This is real research. I'm trying to get in as close as I can. It's literally a breakthrough, you know, in history when you think of it. An amateur astronomer being able to find these objects. I'm lucky. I'm proud to have this community to be able to help me see and discover all these things and share my work. Without you guys, this channel would not exist. And I appreciate you all for doing the shares. I know it. I know a lot of you, if not all of you, are doing a lot to help this channel. Just by coming here, you guys are helping me a lot. It gets the word out. You know, once in a while, Christmas comes around, you're not a guy that shares very much or girl that shares very much, and you say, well, it's Christmas, I'll share one of his videos. It helps, guys. That's what it does, you know. I don't buy my subscribers. I don't advertise, you know, by putting money into this, because obviously I don't have any money to invest into this. This is sort of exciting. Looking at the first photos of the UFOs or creatures or whatever these lit objects are, orbs, who knows. Very intriguing. Seeing several of these entering and exiting several craters. So, UFOs. At least people won't say these are satellites. Satellites don't hang out inside of craters. This crater does look pretty deep too. See that? The other arrow I just showed you? Another object, or this object could have been a shadow. There are more than one objects. I'm scattering my eyes a bit everywhere, and I can actually see other objects peeking out here and there. And of course, it's slowing down the footage. It's not easy, but it is, and it's worth it. And you know, it isn't, but it is. Meaning, you know, it's going to take you an hour or 3, but you know you're going to find that UFO all the time. And when you go back in the footage, the same footage, and look at it at a different angle, more contrast, whatever, to try to do everything to see more of the detail. These are close-ups of ones that I've caught before, really nice close-ups. I want you guys to be able to see them, and with success, last few videos, I think yesterday's video, I've done so much I don't remember which one, by zooming up, showing you guys really close and slowing it down, it's worth it. Here we have many anomalies on the surface. It's clear pipes or tunnels that are going inside of the craters, communicating the craters. I'll get some arrows up here on where I think that these tunnels are going in or out of the objects. Take a look. These objects would be at least 6 to 8 miles long and are on the surface in distances of about, I'm taking a guess here, 30 miles, 40 miles. They're not that far apart, and they all look like out of place objects. I went out last night looking for UFOs, and you can be sure that I probably got some, and tonight too, actually. But of course, with the P900, I don't use the P900 very often. And why do I use it? Is because, one, that's the only object device I can get the entire sphere with, because I'm not too close. But it's not worth taking out the telescope for a hairline moon. But it won't be long. In a day or two, the moon will start really moving along in the phase, and we're going to see a lot.